Yeah, Confire personnel were called in to assist PD with a hazardous or potential hazardous materials incident that occurred here on this block of Lipton. And we assessed the situation with our current hazardous materials team. We made entry approximately 30 minutes ago. We gathered some materials. We're testing those right now, and it's still under investigation with regard to how we're going to contain those and transport those. We've cordoned off the area. We've created a hot zone. We've also created a warm zone and a cold zone, which we're standing on right now. We've isolated and denied entry to any non-essential personnel and the public, and that's where we are at this moment.
Can you tell specifically what materials, chemicals, fireworks were taken out of this?
That's part of the investigation. I'm unable to divulge that at this time, but I'm sure that'll come out later in our investigation along with PD.
Covering Antioch and Walnut Creek Police also.
We were working directly with Walnut Creek PD and Antioch PD. ATF may be here on their own volition, but I'm not interacting with them directly.
If you can see to the layperson that some people might be a little concerned, tell us, why is there no reason for concern? As to the greater negative, what kind of person is your brother?
Yeah, I don't think that there's any reason of concern. I think that they glued the portion out. They came through for a search warrant for something that had nothing to do with any of this. This was just them walking through a home and making assumptions and then turning it into, okay, let's contact.
Do you want to address the original allegations involving the internet?
What did they tell you about them? I don't have a lot of information on that.
But what did they tell you, that he was doing some searches, or what did they tell you?
Just that his searches are suspicious. To the best of my knowledge, they are investigating his internet searches. And then due to that, they did a search warrant. And just from walking through the home, they saw some suspicious chemicals, I guess, and that's what Ralph has got.
And tell me what kind of chemicals are we talking about, and what does he do with this kind
of? So he likes to go and collect like rocks and whatnot up in the hills, and then he breaks them down before acid. So he collects the minerals and the rocks and gold specks, all that stuff, or whatever, perimeter stuff he breaks down.
Yes.
Right now for the neighbors and the community that live around this area.
We evacuated the exposures or the buildings immediately to the west and the east of this area, but per recommendations from PD, there is no danger across the street. So our hot zone, if you will, is fairly small. It's contained to the garage of the building in question. And we, for precautions, also evacuated the buildings next door on both sides.
You guys, earlier you guys kind of limited everything to the garage. Can you kind of limit it seemed the whole house, and then there was everything limited to the garage. Can you kind of explain what led to that deduction?
So the police investigation involves occupants in the area, and materials were discovered that required our expertise from the hazardous materials and fire mitigation standpoint. I can't say much more about what those materials are.
Exciting.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks guys.